Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2021 PIAA 4A District 4 Final. Tonight, Jim, championship weekend concludes. It's our 8th game in 3 days. It's hard to believe it ends tonight.
Been a lot of fun, Paul.
Oh, absolutely. And tonight, the Mifflinburg Wildcats coming in at 17-2. They are the number 2 seed, taking on the Danville Ironmen at 15-1. They are the number 1 seed. And, Jim, you and I have seen them, and we know how good Danville is.
Another great matchup. Danville comes in as the favorite, but I'm telling you, Mifflinburg's got a quality squad, and they got a great player.
Absolutely. Let's talk a little bit about Mifflinburg. They got here by beating Shamokin and Montoursville in a really good game the other night. They've played Danville earlier in the season. They lost by a bucket, 51-49, back on the 20th of January. The player you're referring to, number 3, Isaiah Valentine, leading scorer in District 4, 26.6 points a game, 89% Jim free throw shooter. He has 53 pointers on the year. He could do it all.
He can. Fantastic athlete, fantastic player. He's going to play at the next level, Paul.
Oh, absolutely, without a doubt. The Danville Ironmen, as we said, 15-1. Their lone loss to Loyalsock back on game number 2. And we've seen Loyalsock crowned here earlier this afternoon. They got an all-state football player playing point guard. They got KJ Riley, 11 points a game. He runs the show. We're really impressed with KJ now in his senior season.
Absolutely. We've watched these kids grow up in front of our eyes, and he's fantastic on the football field, and he's fantastic on the basketball court.
Well, number 2 is running back Jagger Dressler on the football field. Here is playmaker, 6'3", averages almost 20 a game. He's been their leading scorer this year on the Ironmen's team.
And when you and I have seen him get hot, he can just take a game over.
Absolutely. And speaking of getting hot, 6'4", he could play inside, he could play outside. Number 13, Dante Harwood. We saw his brother play a few years ago, 6'8", played down at Lycoming, and Dante is headed, definitely going to be playing on the next level, averaging 16 a game, Jim.
Fantastic senior season. We saw him against Newman. I don't think he missed a shot until late in the fourth quarter. And not only that, nothing hit the rim.
No.
Everything touched nothing but the bottom of the net. He's another great talent. Danville's stacked. They got a great team.
Absolutely. It's the 4A final coming up. Top of the hour, the Wildcats 17-2, the Ironmen 15-1.
You never know when illness will strike. But imagine if the human body could naturally kill cancer. Or if heart disease could be detected before it even appears. And brain surgery was so precise, it would leave no trace. You don't have to imagine it. Because the treatments that will travel the world tomorrow are happening today at UPMC.
Dad! Thank you. Don't thank me.
I'm here with Ironmen head coach Gary Grosje. Great to see you, Coach.
Nice to see you. Thanks for having me.
Great season for the Ironmen. Probably the district favorite coming into the year. It's tough to go wire to wire, but here you are, district championship game.
Yeah, we're right where we want to be. You know, we're right with the kids set a goal, and we're here. So we're happy to be here.
15-1. I watched you play at Newman. I didn't get a chance to interview you. Athleticism, senior-laden team. Tell me about an overview of your team for the people out there that might have not seen you.
Well, I would say, yeah, we are a senior-laden team. I mean, we have, 6, 7 seniors. So when we're looking, obviously it starts with KJ Riley, and, he's been a 4-year starter here. I've had him for 1, but he's been a great, obviously he's been bought into our system and been a great leader for us. Jagger Dressler right now is our leading scorer, but, he's played extremely well for us offensively and defensively. And Dante Harwood as well. I mean, can hit the, Dante can play inside and outside.
Absolutely.
And he can do everything. And Aiden Wichter's been a great piece for us inside, defensively in the post. Brady Hill's a great sub for us. Charlie Betts. So we've had a lot of contributions, and everyone sort of plays their role.
Leading scorer for your team?
Jagger Dressler, about 19 a game, and he gets it many ways. He can hit the deep ball, he can hit the intermediate, and he can, obviously he can drive and finish.
He's your
at the rim.
old-fashioned scorer that he doesn't seem like he has that many, and you look at his line at the end of the game and you say, wow.
Yeah, exactly.
So, leading rebounder.
Right now, it's Dante Harbert. It's a close race between him and Aiden. If you ask them, they would probably say it's either one of them, you know. But
Sure.
they both do a great job.
Who drops dimes for you, assist leader?
Well, KJ. I mean,
Absolutely.
KJ's been great. I mean, he's, you know.
Whether it's the football field or the basketball court, he's dropping dimes.
I don't know much about football, but he was pretty good. But for us, he's been great. I mean, he's just been, you know, he knows his role so well, and just his knowledge of the game. You know, he's a coach on the floor, really.
Absolutely. Most improved player. This gets some coaches. You can give me more than one if there's more than one on your squad this year.
Well, I mean, being it's my first year, I would say Aiden Wichter. Aiden Wichter's really stepped up for us and adopted that role that we want him to play, and he's done a great job.
Rookie head coach, district final, doesn't get much better than that. Hey, you're setting the bar high, my friend.
Yeah. I'm not much of a rookie. I'm pretty old.
No, I know that,
but no, I get it. You're right.
Is this your first head job?
No.
Okay.
No. So it's better. It's really a lot of fun.
Hey, most important question I'm going to ask you. Keys for the Ironmen tonight to take home district gold.
I think we have to defensive rebound. I think, you know, they're really good in the offensive glass. I think you're not going to stop Valentine, but you got to slow them down and contain the other guys. I think offensively, we do what we do. We have to be able to push and run and try to get the ball, you know, inside in the paint, play the inside-out game.
Outstanding. Good luck tonight, Coach. We're getting close to the action. I'm sure you're ready, and so are your players.
Thanks so much.
You're
Thanks
very
for having
welcome.
me.
We'll be back with Mifflinburg's head coach right after this message.
Check out these Webb potatoes. They're awesome.
Tell him, Jess, come on, tell him
That's why I chose UPMC.
You never know when illness will strike. But imagine if the human body could naturally kill cancer. And brain surgery was so precise, it would leave no trace. You don't have to imagine it, because the treatments that will travel the world tomorrow are happening today at UPMC.
And I'm here with Mifflinburg Wildcat coach, Andre Roop. Great to see you, Coach.
Hey, thanks. Good
Always
to be here.
great to be playing this time of year.
Mid-March on the basketball court here in the Magic Dome doesn't get much better.
Absolutely, and I call this a celebration of basketball. This has been so nice to have all the games at one site.
You got that right. You know, a full day of basketball, getting the fans in here, the parents in here. It's been a joy and a lot of excitement.
Tell me about your team. Give me a quick overview. Outstanding season this year, 17-2.
Yeah, this team has got, I'm going to start with their character. The character of this team is outstanding, one of the best I've coached. Really led by our seniors, you know, with Valentine and Young and Yoder. And, you know, it starts with Valentine, but it doesn't end there. You know, you're going to look at his stats and say he's scoring 27 a game, but, you know, I think he leads the team in scoring, assists, and rebounds, but he's got such a great core around him that is not possible unless, you know, those four other guys on the floor with him at that time are producing and doing what they need to do.
You just made my next question easy. I usually ask for the leading scorer,
Yeah.
so forth, down to who drops the most dimes. Does he drop the most dimes too?
Yeah. You know, he's really a team player and can see the floor so well, and he distributes the ball very well. And lots of defenses and teams do key on him because he's you know, is a great scorer. He can score in a lot of ways. He can score outside. He can take it to the rim, post you up, but he can really see the floor and distribute to his teammates.
Best defender?
Oh boy, you know, we have a cast of defenders here, and we have said from day one that if we're going to win games, we've got to play great team defense. And you know, we've got, you know, Zach Wertman, who is, we've a lot of times are putting him, you know, on their most athletic guy. We've got Cannon Griffith, who often we put on their best scorer. And these guys are just, you know, don't get noticed a lot of times, and it's just the work and those little things that bring us wins.
My last question about personnel, you can name more than one.
Yeah.
Coaches, I've had coaches give me 3 or 4 guys. Most improved player or players on your squad?
You know, one that pops up immediately is Gabe Yoder, who's really come into his own and knows his part on this team and is really enjoying the game. And as a senior, you love to see that.
Absolutely, and he's averaging over 7 points, 76% foul shooter, giving you a nice season.
Yeah.
So, hey, last question, most important.
Yeah.
What's it going to take for the Wildcats to go home with gold medals around their neck?
You know, a big goal for us, you know, all season was to get here and give ourselves a chance. Now we want to win the game, obviously.
Absolutely.
And what we got to do, we got to limit Danville's transition points. I mean, they thrive off of getting rebounds or steals and scoring on the other end, and they can put up some big points. They're big three, I mean, capable of going over 20 or 30 at any time. So we must limit their transition points. We've got to play relentless defense on not only those big three, and it's not going to take three guys to defend them. It's going to be all five of them on the same time on the court. So our great team defense, and on the offensive end, we got to get touches. We cannot let the ball stick. We got to move the basketball and break down their defense. Score.
Sounds simple.
Okay,
Not
you're right.
usually that way,
No.
is it? Hey, good luck tonight,
Thank you.
Coach.
Thank you.
I hope both teams play well. I'm not going to root for you or root for Danville, but I love the matchup tonight and seeing you guys go head to head.
Appreciate it. This big matchup and two great teams. You hate to see either team lose.
Absolutely. We'll be back with the action right after this message.
You never know when illness will strike. But imagine if the human body could naturally kill cancer. And brain surgery was so precise, it would leave no trace. You don't have to imagine it, because the treatments that will travel the world tomorrow are happening today at UPMC.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Williamsport tonight. The boys 4A District 4 final. It's the Danville Ironmen at 15-1 taking on the Mifflinburg Wildcats. Hello, everybody. I am Paul Bow alongside Jim Webb here. Jim, this is the nightcap, the 8th game in 3 days. Sure going to be a good one.
Absolutely, and Danville been strong all year long, 15-1. Tough when you have that X on your back out of the gate, but they've navigated it well. One loss to Loyal Sac early in the year. Mifflinburg is overachieved, I believe. They have an outstanding player, 17-2 record. Going to get to see him tonight. Young Mr. Valentine. Going to be exciting. He's electric.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be absolutely fabulous. Starting lineups are going to be coming up really shortly as Larry Bassett reading the house rules once again, Jim. I think we're going to have them memorized soon.
I wish he would read the medal names when he does the presentation as slow as he reads the house rules, Paul.
Absolutely. For Danville, leading scorer is Jagger Dressler at 18.5 a game. Dante Harwood at 16 points a game. And KJ Riley at 11 points a game. For Mifflinburg, they are led by Isaiah Valentine, 26 points. And Jacob Young chips in with 13 points. Should be a good one here. And we're still going through the rules here. We will have the player introductions.
Well, talking to the coaches there before the game, everybody's excited about this game.
Yeah, it should be a good one. And
I think it's important for Mifflinburg to get off to a good start. I mean, Danville's would have to be considered the favorite tonight. Mifflinburg's the underdog. They got to come out and get off to a good start, Paul.
Yeah, Jim, in all the games we've seen this year, we've talked about this. Probably the best all-around team we've saw has been Danville.
I agree. I mean, Danville top to bottom and the way they move the ball, senior-laden team, I believe they're the best team we saw, other than Williamsport. When Williamsport got hot there for a while, I guess we could bounce back to Loyal Sock, too. When Loyal Sock's playing well, you got three great teams.
Gabriel Yoder, Isaiah Valentine, number 3.
You got to be good to wear number 3.
Tyler Regal, Jacob Young.
Like the uniforms, the road uniforms, the dark blue.
Dark navy, yep.
Wildcat on the back.
Looks good. A lot of nice
Very
uniforms.
similar to Kansas State's logo.
I really like Danville's uniforms. They are sharp. The purple and orange just pop.
Danville has the home whites on tonight. Orange trim, blue outline. Great colors.
Yeah, we have a little technical difficulties. The microphone went out.
That looks like
Jim, I did some ring announcing in my day, and if you'd like me to go down, I'll be more than happy to introduce the players.
Maybe it better because that looks like a Chinese fire drill over there right now, Paul. Hey, there we go.
There we go. Somebody turn Larry's mic back on. That might have been the Central Columbia fans when he went through those medals so fast. KJ Riley, there he is, all-state football player. Jagger Dressler.
Got moves like Jagger, Paul. That's your line.
Absolutely. Don't worry, I'll still use it. Zach Gordon.
Harwood's a beast. I love the way he plays.
And Aiden Wicker. Gary Grozier.
And again, all very similar in size, build, athleticism.
And we're going to break for the anthem, and we'll be back with some hoops.
You never know when illness will strike. But imagine if the human body could naturally kill cancer. Or if heart disease could be detected before it even appears. And brain surgery was so precise, it would leave no trace. You don't have to imagine it. Because the treatments that will travel the world tomorrow are happening today at UPMC.
Dad. Thank you. Don't make me.
All right, we're back here at Williamsport. All the formalities out of the way, Jim. And we are going to be set for some hoops. Boys 4A District 4 final. Number 1 seed against the number 2 seed. All right, here we go. Danville controls the tip. Harward up. Ball rebounded by Yoder. Harward had a good look there, Jim. Here comes Isaiah Valentine. Cross the timeline, left-handed dribble now between his legs. Just underway here. Mifflinburg going from right to left. Valentine drives in the lane. No call. A lot of contact back out to Young. Young swings it over to Yoder.
For the Ironmen here like they traditionally play.
Over to Valentine. Valentine backs it out to Yoder. Yoder on the left wing now, top of the key. Yoder. Nice bounce pass down low. A little hard for Young to handle. Swings it back out to Yoder. Yoder jumper just inside the foul line. Gets the roll, does not go. Rebounded by KJ Riley. Here come the Ironmen. Over to Dressler. Dressler on the right wing, now back to KJ.
Wildcats straight up man. Both teams working the ball, looking for a good opening shot to begin the game.
Here's where Harward's so dangerous. He
strong to the basket, all the way in, draws the foul.
Well, they're going to say jump ball on that.
Boy, a lot of contact down below. Might have got the ball up top. A lot of contact down below with the body.
Griffin will inbound. And now Griffin brings the ball across the timeline. Now bounce pass down to Yoder in the left wing. Yoder swings it back over to Wortman. Wortman at the elbow.
Jagger Dressler's drawn to responsibility of Valentine.
And, he's probably their best defensive player, so that is definitely
heck of an athlete.
A good move there. He's going to bump him around, I can tell you that.
Quiet gym tonight, Paul.
Yeah, Wortman will trigger. Over to Valentine. Trying to set a screen, trying to free him up. Isaiah drives to the line, hangs in the air. Pass a little too hard and off the hands of Jacob Young. And the Wildcats will turn it over.
Good idea. Maybe a little too hard. I'm sure Young would tell you should have caught it and had a shot on the basket.
That's Gordon with the ball. Gordon over to Wicker, and down went Harward.
Harwood got hooked is a kind word from behind there.
No call.
No call.
6:14 to
go. Goes in the books as a turnover. Looks like they're going to let him play, Paul, and I hope they let him play from start to finish. They don't change up the fourth quarter.
Comes Valentine. Valentine off the screen.
Nice
Valentine
crossover move.
Crosses over, hangs in the air.
Beautiful shot.
Isaiah Valentine draws
Split the defense, good 8-foot jump shot.
Here comes Riley. Riley
All the
drives.
way. Oh, Valentine goes up and gets it. Going the other way.
Here comes Griffith. Griffith with the ball. Swings it over to Young. Young, spin move at the foul line.
walked.
He took steps. A little too anxious for Jacob.
Jacob's just got to relax here. District championship game. Get the butterflies out.
5:46 to go, first quarter. 2-0 Mifflinburg leads.
Danville's been used to playing for district titles. It seems like between football and basketball, they've been making a regular appearance in both the last several years.
Riley with the ball over to Gordon. Gordon swings back to Harwood. Long 3-ball on the way, no good. Valentine hauls the boards. Here comes Valentine. He's going to pop that 3. That's long, Jim. Riley gets the rebound up to Gordon. Danville looking to run. Trailer is Wicker over to KJ. KJ, the foul line, slices in, lays it up and in off the window, Jim.
KJ's as quick as anybody. He'll see that opening. He'll turn that corner and go to the basket.
And he doesn't need much of an opening to get through. He slithers through there. 2-2, 5:02 to go, first quarter. Valentine crosses over. 3-ball on the way from the corner, missed everything. And it'll be Danville ball.
Smart play there by Wicker, not trying to do too much. Let it go out of bounds, bring it in. Don't try to save it and fumble it. Only bad thing is you don't get a rebound in the column, but it's better off to have possession of the ball.
Oh, nice inbound
nice
pass.
and beautiful.
Dressler. Nice defense there, but Dressler follows his shot up and in. Good defense by Griffin there, but ball landed right in the hands of Jagger Dressler. Laid it up and in. 4-2 Danville leads. Valentine with the ball. Kingston was not waiting for the ball.
That's a double dribble.
Wortman was not expecting the ball, the sophomore.
The gentleman next to me had it before the referee.
Here comes Danville.
And I gave me some knuckles.
Danville coming left to right on your screen. That's KJ Riley. Right-handed dribble, now gives it up to Gordon, swings it over to Dressler. Dressler from the elbow.
Beautiful.
Nothing but net.
That's how you don't drive into trouble. He drove into about 15 feet. The defense stopped. He stopped instead of driving into trouble. Beautiful jump shot.
Dressler buried that one. Back out to Griffith. Griffith tries to inbound it to Young. Young, they're trying to shake Valentine free again.
Dressler has 4 here in the early going. Riley has 2.
Valentine drives, throws it up, and gets
beautiful.
it to fall.
Acrobatic shot.
I don't think are they counting it? No, they're saying on the floor.
Well, that's that continuation we've been talking about. Some refs, like I say, will allow the play to start today and end tomorrow and give you the basket. Some call it quick and right on the floor.
Trying to get it back to Valentine, they do, on the right wing. 3:50 to go.
What a great matchup of athletes, Dressler versus Valentine here. This is classic. This is what you want to see in a district championship. Your district's best athletes paired against each other.
Absolutely. Valentine pops.
Oh,
no good.
Good job in there by KJ, boxing out. Bounce pass.
Up ahead to Persing. Persing swings it back to Harward. Harward being guarded closely.
What was that?
Call the foul on the arm at Zach Wortman.
If we call that, it's going to be a long game.
Yeah. Persing with the ball, inbounds, over to KJ Riley. Hard drive again, baseline drives.
Beautiful. And that's what he can do.
Yeah,
I like him working forward, going hard to the basket. He can also stroke it, but he has a way of just getting in there.
You can't give him an inch there. He'll take a foot.
Laying it up soft.
8-2 Danville, yep.
Danville looks good here in the early going. Good job by Dressler, good defense.
It's going to stay here with the Wildcats.
Or was that Riley on defense?
That is Riley on defense,
okay,
number 1, yep. Griffith will trigger the inbound. Down to Yoder. Yoder kicks it back to Valentine. Dressler slaps it away. Back in the hands of Valentine. Tries to go baseline. Here comes the double. Now swings it over weak side to Griffin, and he threw it away, Jim. The Danville pressure is really getting to the Wildcats here in the first quarter.
Outstanding job since the beginning of the game of defense. Mifflinburg's going to get a timeout. Danville's got early momentum here, Paul.
Yep, timeout on the court. Let's take a break. We'll be right back. 8-2, Danville leads.
You never know when illness will strike. But imagine if the human body could naturally kill cancer. And brain surgery was so precise, it would leave no trace. You don't have to imagine it, because the treatments that will travel the world tomorrow are happening today at UPMC.
All right, we're back here to Williamsport. Paul Bowe, Jim Webb. Jim, 8-2. Danville with the early lead, 2:44 to go in the first.
Dressler has 4, Riley has a pair, and Harward has a pair for the Ironmen.
Here comes KJ Riley.
Valentine has the only basket for Mifflinburg.
Dressler.
Sort of reminds me of the beginning of the Loyal Sock game earlier today. A slow start, nice drive to the basket, up strong and in.
He lulled him to sleep and took it hard to the rack. Laid it up and in. 10-2 Danville. Danville looks good, Jim.
They do, and Mifflinburg's got to be careful here.
You got to weather that storm.
Danville's a tough team to make a difference up on.
Very good defensive team. Dressler once again on Valentine. Valentine drives to the lane, throws it up.
There's Harward.
Hauls the boards. Up ahead to Wicker. 3-ball on the way from Persing. It's short. Rebounded by Young. Up to Valentine. Mifflinburg looking to run. Danville getting back.
Oh, boy.
They got Dressler with a reach there.
Who do we got there, Paul?
Brady Hill into the game, number 34 for Danville.
And number 4?
And number 4 is Zach Gordon, starter, back in. Harward again, another board.
Maybe Carson Persing came in.
Yeah, he was in before. He was in for a little bit, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Nice pass into the post.
He's
Now,
gonna back
watch
his
him
way
do
in.
work. Nice job. Left hand.
You can't teach that,
Nope.
Jim. That's just natural athletic ability there.
Like I said, he just has a way of getting to the 10. He makes it look easy, and he's no little fella, Paul.
No, he's big, 6'5".
Wildcats need a basket here.
Over to Griffin. Griffin now gets the ball to Valentine.
Where they're switching, using different people on Valentine, going to try to wear him down. Nice drive, baseline up and in.
Good move by Isaiah Valentine.
Big basket. They needed
He has
that.
all 4 of their points. 1:01 to go. Last minute to go in the first quarter. Here comes Gordon. Zach Gordon gives it up to Dante. Swings it back over to Hill.
Little shoving going on there. Ref taking a look on whoever's covering. I couldn't see his number.
That's Harward down there.
Workman
drives, throws the
Beautiful.
reverse up and in.
Carson Persing gets to the basket. Shows us a little bit of his athleticism.
Another football player, Jim. Wide receiver on the team.
There you
A
go.
lot of dual sport athletes for Danville.
Danville out to a 10-point lead. We're under 30 first quarter.
Nice pass.
Good
down
hands
low.
there. Nice bounce pass.
Jacob Young missed a bunny there. Dressler was there just to alter the shot, and we're under 15 seconds to go. Danville by 10, and they're going to hold it for the last shot here. That's Gordon. Into Harward. Slams into
He got
him.
fouled.
No call. 4 seconds. Ball batted around.
Oh, that's going to be a foul.
They're going to call a travel.
Wow.
End of one quarter. Danville 14, Mifflinburg 4. I'm going to drop my pen out there.
You never know when illness will strike. But imagine if the human body could naturally kill cancer. And brain surgery was so precise, it would leave no trace. You don't have to imagine it, because the treatments that will travel the world tomorrow are happening today at UPMC.
Check out these river potatoes. They're awesome.
Tell him, Jess. Come on, tell him.
That's why I chose UPMC.
All right, Jim, we're back here. 1 quarter in the books. 14-4 Danville. You talk about athleticism. Dressler leading the way with 6 points. Harward, 4 points, 2 rebounds. Persing, 2 points. Riley, 2 points and 2 rebounds. For Mifflinburg, pretty simple. It's been Valentine for 4.
And they need it to be Valentine's Day. He needs to do a lot more than that. He's going to have to turn up the offense here a little bit.
And like
Great defense. Now, that's a dual-edged sword. The other side of that is Danville has switched up on him. They've ran guys at him, and they made his life miserable in the first quarter.
Here comes Riley. Riley across the timeline. Inbound to Harward. Dressler thought about the three, backed up, now gets it over to Gordon. Gordon on that left wing. Up to the top of the key. Swings it back to Wicker. Wicker back to Dressler. Good ball movement by Danville again. Everybody moving without the ball. Harward trying to go a little one-on-one maybe. Nope.
Turn the
Gordon.
corner. Nice bounce pass. Beautiful play.
Throws in reverse. He has 8, Jim.
Well done. And we've watched Danville. They share the ball as well as anybody.
Absolutely. Valentine across the timeline.
Starts with the quarterback that runs the point guard spot on the basketball floor.
Yoder for 3. That's short. Yoder gets his own rebound. Banks it no good.
They're just having
rebound Harwood. He hauled those boards, Jim.
Maybe we got to call him Hardwood. Nice pass. Back out.
Dressler thought
Look at that
about
ball
it.
movement.
Zach Gordon for 3.
Bang.
Count it.
Zach Gordon for 3. Mifflinburg's got to be careful here. Danville's going to run away and hide from him. 19-4 lead. Valentine on the dribble. Good defense there. KJ Riley on him now.
Yoder for 3.
Bang.
They needed that one, Jim.
Yoder answers.
Harward over to Dressler.
Nice
now
cut.
a flashing Wicker. Backs his way in.
I like that, a flashing Wicker.
Harward, he goes hard to the rack.
Again, he thought he got fouled. I can't tell from here.
I thought he did too. Valentine swings it over. Wortman drives. Excuse me, that was Griffin. And Griffin's going to go to the line.
I didn't see who got him.
I didn't see either who got him. I know he's going to the line to shoot 2. Cannon shooting 54%.
Whitaker got him. His first.
First one up is good. Second one is off the back iron. Into the hands of Young. Young spin move down low. Nice move, Jacob Young.
Nice move by Young. Cuts it to 9. Mifflinburg getting off the mat here a little bit.
Here comes Riley. Riley to Dressler. Dressler drives,
That's a
cut
foul.
off, and
Foul on Valentine. Got him with the body coming across. His first.
and they will trigger the inbound. Will be Harward. Harward over to Dressler. Back to Dante. Dante drives in, hangs in the air. Ball curls off the rim into the hands of Valentine. 19-10.
It's very hard to get fast break
points.
You got it.
I got you, Jim.
On Danville. They get back very well.
Absolutely. They are so quick. Griffin with the ball being overplayed by Gordon. Gives it back to Wortman, back to Yoder.
Been a long day, Paul.
I hear you. Valentine, here comes the double. Now swings it back. Yoder, he got to shoot that one from there. That's short off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Young. And Riley went to pick his pocket, and they got him on the arm. That was a fast break the other way, Jim.
That was. His first.
Be the first on Riley, and they will inbound from underneath. Griffin will trigger. Over to Young. Young tries to back his way in. Good defense by Wicker, who went straight up and did not commit the foul. KJ Riley kicks it back over to Dressler. Back to Harward. Harward.
He'll stroke this.
Oh, he
He's
can
got a
definitely
good
hit that.
good call there by the official.
Be on the side, and Dressler's going to trigger it in. 4:56 to go in the half. Wortman picked up his second foul. He's going to come out. And Lane Yoder coming into the ball game.
The district's going to be well represented in the state tournament, Paul. We got St. John Newman at the A level, Wyalusing at the 2A level, Loyalsock at the 3A level. And whoever wins this game, we have opportunities in all those divisions for teams to do damage in states.
Absolutely, really, really good basketball being played.
And obviously, we're at the home of the Millionaires.
And they're playing tonight. They'll be starting about 8 o'clock. Doc Massey's going to keep us updated.
And they're a dangerous team. They can make a run also.
No, absolutely. They're playing Scranton. Scranton has got off to a late start of the season. Only played, I think, 12 or 13 games.
Mifflinburg weathered this early storm now. They're only down 9. Basket here, they can creep back in even closer.
Valentine hangs, dipsy doodle up and in.
Beautiful move by Valentine, strong to the basket. I like guys working downhill. That's what he needs to do. He needs to work to the basket. 7-point Danville lead.
Isaiah has 6. Lead down to 7. Riley. Over to Hill. Hill backing his way in. Kind of like Hill. He's like a throwback player in there.
Yes, he is.
Brady Hill. Throwback days. Got the hair flowing. He might not be starting 5 on my all-hair team, but he's on it. I'll tell you that, Jim.
We haven't had many all-hair guys today, have we?
No, yesterday we had 2, so that took up 2 spots.
Paul Bowe has his all-hair team, if you haven't been following us.
Only District 4 players. That's all we can do.
Only District 4
we keep
players.
it in-house. Yoder with the ball. Right wing. Back again to Yoder. Over to Young. Young over to Valentine. Valentine, Riley right in his face. Yoder into the corner. They got to free someone else up here. Yoder, Young posts up. Got Valentine in the corner. Could not get him the ball fast enough, Jim. Tries baseline.
Good job there.
Nice pass.
Beautiful.
No look pass. Isaiah Valentine to laying into to Jacob Young, 19-14.
Dropped a dime there. Young was ready. Caught it. Put it up in one motion. Down to 5.
Here come the Wildcats.
Oh, there's a foul. Number 0. Gabriel Yoder.
That's on Yoder.
His first.
Here comes Riley. Riley across the timeline. 3:16 to go in the half. Harwood over to Dressler. Dressler glides in. Finger roll up and in.
Dressler split the defense, and he's going to go strong to the 10 every time.
He got 10, Jim. He'll stay here with the Wildcats.
Good job there.
21-14. 3 minutes and 4 seconds to go.
Carson Persing snuck in behind and prevented a basket there. Valentine three-pointer on the way. Bang!
Count it.
In stereo.
21-17. Valentine heating up now. He has 9 to go with 2 boards and a block shot. Wildcat fans making a lot of noise, Jim.
Well, it's good to hear noise in the gym.
Yeah. Harwood strong to the hole. And he is fouled, could not finish.
Turn the corner quick.
He is such a quick first step he has.
He has a nice rocker step. When he's out in the three-point land, he uses that rocker step to get the defense back on his heels, and sometimes
pulls up.
Sometimes he'll pull up and hit the 3. Sometimes he'll attack the 10.
Little short.
Little quick there on the release. Oh, you're all right.
I want to know how that thing stays on his head, Jim. The mask he has. He has a full mask. Not sure how that stays up. Second one is good.
If I wore a mask like that, Paul, you'd have to call 911 for me.
I've seen you with that clear one.
5-point lead.
2:42 to go
Harwood
in the
getting
half.
the break here.
Well deserved. Here comes Valentine now being guarded by Gordon. They switched the zone now? I think they did.
Nope, they're still straight up man. They do a good job of help. They identify 1 or 2 passes away. If you're 2 passes away, you should be sagging in to help.
Right. Young gets it back. Over to Griffin. Long cross court. Valentine squares up, feet square, off the back iron, does not get the roll.
Oh, good job in there getting
Brady
that
Hill
rebound.
with the boards, up to Persing. Persing looking to run, kicks it back. Dressler going to launch the 3, around the rim and out.
Everybody,
had a good look there,
everybody in Danville land was waiting for that to splash.
Well, he had a good look at that one. Valentine puts it on his hip. Yoder shuffled his feet. That'll be a traveling violation. And 1:53 to go in the first. Looks like Mifflinburg has weathered the storm, Jim.
They have.
That lead it down to 5.
And again, reminds me of the Loyalsock game earlier today against Central. Slow starting game, low scoring game. I believe that was 24-17.
At the half,
At
correct.
the half. So we're going to have a few more points here.
1:49 to go, clock running. Swings it back to Harward.
Watch him use that rocker step here. Jab step back.
There it is, boom. Off the back iron and a rebound by Valentine. Danville out of rhythm the last couple times up and down the court.
Ebbs and flows, Paul. That's
Whoa.
basketball. Bang!
Oh,
Long three by Valentine.
right down the rabbit hole. 22-20, Isaiah Valentine heating up. 12 points now.
Cuts it to 2. I said earlier they needed him to start filling it up. He must have heard me. Nice pass. Oh, Valentine got a hand in. Now he's on the
Poked it away.
defensive. Here we go the other way, Paul.
Here comes Valentine over to Yoder. Yoder drives baseline, gets trapped. Gives it up to Young. Young, no. Oh, they called a late foul on that one. I expected that one a little earlier, Jim. It was definitely a foul.
Young 4 points, 3 rebounds. I think he got bailed out there. He had nowhere to really go.
No, he didn't.
3 fouls on Dressler. That ain't good.
He's going to come out probably after this shot, you would think. Yep.
Dressler has 10 points here in the early going. He's been attacking the 10. Doing a good
That's
job on defense.
Huge to get. He's the best defensive player they have. And Young will be at the line to shoot one more. The ball comes off the rim. Here comes KJ. Down to Gordon, swings it long, cross-court pass, deflects off a Wildcat and out of bounds. Persing will trigger.
Not the energy yet in this game I was expecting. Maybe because it's a late game, I'm not sure, but look for the team that has the most energy here. And wow, had to be something there.
Hill hauls the boards up and in.
Hill's giving him good minutes here.
Yeah, he always does.
4-point lead, Danville.
35 seconds to go. Valentine right to the rack. Good
Hill.
defense by Riley.
Good job with Hill.
27 seconds to go. See if Danville holds for one, Jim. Yep, coach just said one shot.
A lot of bumping, pushing, grinding going on out there.
Harward back 12 seconds. Over to KJ. Clock at 10. Now at 9. They get in their offense.
Oh, nice move. Good spin. Beautiful. Everything but put it
cannot
in.
Get it to roll.
There's Hill again. They're going to call him for a foul. I don't know about that.
I don't know about that either, Jim, with 2 seconds to go. And where the foul occurred, they're going to shoot 1-on-1. Yep.
Hill doing a nice job in their 4 boards.
Yoder at the line shooting 1-on-1. Ball batted out. And there is your horn, Jim. 1 half in the books. 24 for Danville, 20 for Mifflinburg. We'll be back with some stats at the half.
You never know when illness will strike. But imagine if the human body could naturally kill cancer. Or if heart disease could be detected before it even appears. And brain surgery was so precise, it would leave no trace. You don't have to imagine it, because the treatments that will travel the world tomorrow are happening today at UPMC.
Dad! Don't make me.
Check out these Webb potatoes. They're awesome.
Tell him, Jess. Come on, tell him.
That's why I chose UP.
All right, we're back here at Williamsport. We are at the half. Danville leads Mifflinburg 24-20 in that second quarter. Mifflinburg outscored Danville 16-10 after being outscored 14-4 in the first quarter, and we are at the half, Jim. What are you thinking?
Good first half, tale of two quarters. Danville came out, looked like they were going to run away and hide. Mifflinburg got their feet under them there in the second quarter, played pretty good basketball. Wouldn't say it was a well-played first half, sort of out of sync, but we got to set up for a good second half here.
Yeah, and Mifflinburg weathered the storm. We talked about that. Danville came out guns a-blazing, and
yes.
You said we said a couple times they needed a bucket. They needed a bucket just to keep this game, within striking distance, and they did, and they made a run, and 24-20 at the half.
And the most important stat of the first half might be Dressler has 3 fouls.
Right, exactly.
So, I mean, they need him. Let's go over the scoring here quick. Go ahead, Paul.
All right, for Danville, leading the way is Jagger Dressler with 10 points. And Dante Harwood with 5 points and 5 rebounds. He's been a beast inside. Zach Gordon with 3. KJ Riley with 2 and 2 rebounds. Hill had 2. Played some really good minutes. 4 rebounds.
4 boards there. He was a factor.
Yeah.
Played good ball off the bench.
And Persing had 2 for Mifflinburg. Yoder with 3. Valentine led the way with 12, 4, and 1 block shot. He's been just as good as advertised. Yoder, 3 points, 2 rebounds. Griffith, 1 point, 1 rebound. And Young, 4 points, 3 rebounds.
And that wraps up the scoring. Why don't we take another commercial break?
Sounds good to me. Let's take a break, and then we'll be back.
You never know when illness will strike. But imagine if the human body could naturally kill cancer. And brain surgery was so precise, it would leave no trace. You don't have to imagine it, because the treatments that will travel the world tomorrow are happening today at UPMC. You never know when illness will strike. But imagine if the human body could naturally kill cancer. Or if heart disease could be detected before it even appears. And brain surgery was so precise, it would leave no trace. You don't have to imagine it, because the treatments that will travel the world tomorrow are happening today at UPMC.
Dad!
Thank you.
Don't make me!
Check out these ribbon pins. They're awesome.
Tell him, Jess. Come on, tell me.
That's why I chose UPMC.
You never know when illness will strike. But imagine if the human body could naturally kill cancer. And brain surgery was so precise, it would leave no trace. You don't have to imagine it, because the treatments that will travel the world tomorrow are happening today at UPMC. You never know when illness will strike. But imagine if the human body could naturally kill cancer. Or if heart disease could be detected before it even appears. And brain surgery was so precise, it would leave no trace. You don't have to imagine it, because the treatments that will travel the world tomorrow are happening today at UPMC.
Dad!
Thank you.
Don't make me!
That's why I chose UPMC.
You never know when illness will strike. But imagine if the human body could naturally kill cancer. And brain surgery was so precise, it would leave no trace. You don't have to imagine it, because the treatments that will travel the world tomorrow are happening today at UPMC.
Thank you.
All right, we're back in Williamsport. We are at the half. Danville 24, Mifflinburg 20.
Been an outstanding District 4 tournament, Paul, and thank you to the good people at UPMC. Got behind the tournament, allowed us to present this. All the games can be you took the, there we go. Webb Weekly Live, Hoopers Only TV. Every game of the tournament can be found there.
Archived forever, 24/7. You can watch it whenever you want. If you like logging in, they're up as soon as 24 hours after, correct?
They're up and can be found there and can be watched.
I might sit and watch a couple, Jim. Again, we saw some really good games in the tournament over the last 3 days, and it's been an absolute pleasure to work with you and Mike Lundy. And I think we made this really, really enjoyable over the last 3 days. And hopefully this becomes something that they do in the future. And
again, Webb Weekly Live, Hoopers Only TV, the District 4 Basketball Championship, all 8 games are archived there.
Can't beat that, Jim. Well, we got about 2 minutes here before we start up. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll be back with some basketball, Jim. What do you say?
Sounds good to me, Paul.
All right, let's take us to break, Cameron.
You never know when illness will strike. But imagine if the human body could naturally kill cancer. Or if heart disease could be detected before it even appears. And brain surgery was so precise, it would leave no trace. You don't have to imagine it, because the treatments that will travel the world tomorrow are happening today at UPMC.
Dad. Thank you. Don't make me.
Check out these red potatoes. They're awesome.
Tell him, Jess. Come on, tell him.
That's why I chose UPMC.
All right, we're back here at Williamsport, second half, getting ready to start the boys 4A final here, Danville and Mifflinburg. Paul Bo, Jim Webb, we got a good one here. 16 minutes to decide it, Jim.
Winner gets Scranton Prep, correct?
Yep, correct. That'll be next week.
District 4 has a great opportunity to advance. I've seen Scranton Prep twice this year, and I think both these teams are better. Now, you and I know you get out in that state tournament, anything can happen in that first round.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep, Scranton Prep defeated Mid-Valley earlier today. Game will be Tuesday in a first-round game. They got one of those pigtail games, Jim, where a play into the quarter round.
Gotcha.
You know, this year's a lot different with all the different teams scattered all over the bracket. And here comes Isaiah Valentine. Wildcats going from left to right. Over to Young. Jacob Young, good first half for him. Kicks in the corner, 3-ball on the way from Yoder. Yoder from downtown.
Bang. That was pure as can be, Paul. Riffled the bottom of the net.
Didn't even hit the rim.
Cuts it to one.
Riley.
Closest
Over to
Mifflinburg.
Dressler, pull-up jumper off the back iron. Rebounded Valentine. Mifflinburg can take the lead with this possession. Valentine over to Griffin. Back to Valentine. Isaiah drives to the lane.
Oh, beautiful.
Finger roll up and in.
He made that look easy.
Mifflinburg by 1, Jim.
First lead Mifflinburg's had in a long time.
I believe since it was 2-0. Dressler with the quarter over to Wicker. Wicker to Harward. Hard and a rebound by Valentine. Wildcats looking to run. 3-on-2 if they want it. Here comes Valentine. Now he backs it out. Back around the three-point line. Drives.
Oh, beautiful. Little dipsy-do, dunk underneath, flip it up over your shoulder.
Mifflinburg by 3.
To be young again, Paul.
Timeout, Danville. 6:43 to go in the third. Mifflinburg on a 4-0 run to start the third quarter. 7-0 run to start the third quarter. Take a break. We'll be right back.
You never know when illness will strike. But imagine if the human body could naturally kill cancer. And brain surgery was so precise, it would leave no trace. You don't have to imagine it, because the treatments that will travel the world tomorrow are happening today at UPMC.
All right, we're back here at Williamsport. 7-0 run by the Wildcats, Jim, to start this third quarter. Isaiah Valentine, red hot, 16 points, 6 rebounds.
Good timeout.
Absolutely.
By Danville. Settle it down.
Danville's an experienced team. It's not going to rattle.
Down one possession.
Dressler from the foul line. Jumper good.
Bang.
He's smooth. 27-26.
Danville's young men are battle-tested in many different ways, many different sports. Valentine three-pointer on the way. No good.
Just curls off the rim. Rebounded by, that is Gordon.
Zach Gordon went up and got it. Brings it down.
Gordon over to Dressler. Dressler looking to isolate. One-on-one spin move. Lost his handle. Over to Harwood.
Oh, there's got to be a blocking foul right there.
And a collision there as they bang knees.
Yep, that always feels good.
We've all had one or two of them in our day, Jim.
Zach Wortman tried to take the baseline away and just didn't get there quite quick enough.
Harwood spun his way in. He will trigger the inbound over to Dressler.
Dressler, 3 fouls.
Harwood tries another.
Same thing. Zach Wortman just a little late getting over there. That's going to get him a seat on the bench.
Yeah, he's coming out. That's his 4th foul.
He's
picked up
That's
2
too bad
quick
for the young man.
Well, he had 2 quick ones in the first half. Hasn't played much.
No, he has not. That's no fun.
Harwood over to Gordon. Gordon swings it back.
1 point Mifflinburg lead. Dressler three-pointer on the
Looks
way. Bang!
Good.
Little catch and shoot there. Had it lined up.
Jagger Dressler, 29-27 Danville. Dressler has 15. He's heating up. 5:42 to go. Clock running, third quarter. Valentine over to Griffin. Yoder flashes free down low. Nowhere to go.
Might as well shoot it. Hey, when in doubt, shoot the basketball. Nice job, Mr. Yoder. Even at 29s, Paul.
Gabriel Yoder averaging 7 a game. He has 8 tonight. 29s are wild here. Dressler on that right wing now backs up between his legs.
Oh, good snap pass. Little inside-out game on its way.
Wicker
no good.
For 3, no good. Rebounded by Gordon. Gordon gets underneath to Riley. Riley
Beautiful.
up and in.
KJ Riley uses his body there. Good position. Nice bounce pass. 31-29 Danville.
Danville by 2. 4:56 to go. Third quarter. Valentine. Here comes the double. Picks up Yoder's going to launch another 3 from the corner off the side of the backboard. No good. It comes down. Good defense. Yoder
takes
gets
it
it
back.
back.
Oh, that's a double dribble. They didn't get it.
Back over. They got to get the ball back to Valentine. They do. Being guarded by Dressler. Splits the defenders. Hangs in the air. Comes down to Riley. Here's
Run out. Dressler.
Wide up. Dressler lays it up and in. Had him open in transition. Laid it in, Jim.
Give Dressler 17. Give the Ironmen a 4-point lead.
4:22 to go. Third quarter. Young trying to get position down low, and there's going to be a kick, I believe, by Gordon.
That's good in hockey and soccer, not in basketball.
And he will trigger it in, and there's a steal by Dressler, and he's dribbled on the end line.
Got it on the black there. Mifflinburg will maintain possession.
Long back pass. You can go get it.
Absolutely.
And Yoder does. He's got a score from up north, Jim. Williamsport 9, Scranton 3 with 2 minutes to go in the first.
3 field goals.
Here comes
KJ
Dressler.
Riley.
Excuse me. To Gordon up and in. Danville on a 6-0 run. This has been a game
Sometimes
of
we
runs.
forget the sophomore, Zach Gordon. He's an outstanding ball player in his own right. And
Yeah,
he's young.
absolutely. Valentine for three off the back iron.
That's a tough shot.
In the hands of Yoder. Yoder shuffled his feet, and they got him there. I think they just called the tee. Did someone get teed up?
I think Coach Andre. I think the coach got it. I'm not sure. Coach Rout. I'm looking. Timeout, Mifflinburg.
All right, timeout. Let's take a break. 35-29. Danville leads.
You never know when illness will strike. But imagine if the human body could naturally kill cancer. And brain surgery was so precise, it would leave no trace. You don't have to imagine it, because the treatments that will travel the world tomorrow are happening today at UPMC.
Back at the Magic Dome, Danville's opened up a 6-point lead here in the Wildcats. We had a technical foul as we went away for a break. Mifflinburg called a timeout. Danville's got foul shots coming here. Not sure if it was on a player or the coach. I couldn't see across the court.
Number 0.
Was on 0 on Yoder. Thank you. Thank you.
Dressler's going to shoot.
Stat man, whiteboard man, Mike Lundy had the call there for me. Yoder has 8 points, 2 rebounds, and a technical foul for the Wildcats.
Dressler missed the first. Oh, man, Jim got quiet there. You heard that.
That was as quiet as I've ever heard a Jim get.
And you just heard it ripple through the net. 36-29, Danville by 7. Game was tied at 29. 7-0 run by the
nice
Ironmen.
Bounce pass into the post.
Riley
good turn to the
away
corner.
and
Beautiful play. Riley using his body as well as you can. Again, he's a point guard and a quarterback, but he knows how to position himself. Receives a nice bounce pass, turns the corner, and reverses it with his left hand. Very well done.
And we've seen this young man play since he's a freshman, Jim, and watched him grow, and he gets better and better. Ball rattles around the rim, comes out into the hands of Yoder.
9-point Ironman lead.
3:30 to go, third quarter. I think they're going to get a hold there, and they do on Wicker as he was holding Young.
Again, Danville, like Loyalsock, they can open it up quick. They can score points in bunches. You got to be careful.
Substitution, I believe, coming into the ball game.
Be nice if they let him know before the ball was handed to the inbounder.
He was actually standing there. Nobody saw him for some reason. He was standing there for a while. Brady Hill. And over to Yoder. Yoder back to Griffin. Young backs his way in.
Nice.
Oh, nice turnaround. Pulls the string. A little short. Rebound to KJ Riley.
Riley on the run.
Here comes KJ. Over to Dressler. Dressler floats in the air. Gets the roll, but it does not go. Rebounded by Hill, who just came into the game.
Taken away.
And taken away by Griffin. Cannon Griffin.
Hill has been very active in his minutes on there, giving the Ironman really good minutes when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he did the last game too, Jim, when we played what did Newman. He gave them really good, strong minutes off the bench. And he's a bruiser. He'll get in there and bang around. Valentine with the ball. Valentine 16 points on the night. Drives.
Made it look, he split 3 Danville defenders right to the basket. Cuts it to 7.
38-31, 2:49 to go in the third quarter.
18 for Isaiah.
We're seeing drives, dishes over, and that'll stay here as it ricochets off Yoder's shins.
Lane Yoder. I like that first name, Lane.
And Harward will inbound. Harward.
Oh, boy.
Throws it back. Dressler picks it up. Dressler glides to the basket and blocked by
Good job by Lane.
Lane Yoder. And it'll stay here again with the Ironman.
Lane Yoder defending the lane.
Harward.
Danville struggling here last 2 possessions to get it in bounds. Oh, boy.
Drives a little bit
Should
out of
have been
control.
an offensive foul.
Yep.
Going to just be a turnover, I believe.
Got a little bit out of control, Jim.
Valentine was set there.
38-31.
7-point Danville lead.
Here comes Valentine. Trying to set a screen to free him up. Shakes and bakes, glides to the basket, and draws the foul again. Isaiah Valentine, he reminds me a lot of Sequoia Roberts. Real smooth off the dribble and just lightning quick to the lane.
Yeah. He seems to be able to get to the basket at will.
Valentine's first one is good.
Cuts it to 6.
Second one on its way. Is good.
Give Valentine 20 now for the evening.
He shoots 90% from the free throw line, Jim. There's not a chink in his armor. 38-33. Mifflinburg hanging in it. Dressler thought about the three, fumbled with the ball. Back to Harwood. Nice head fake. Pass down low to Dressler. Kicks it back to KJ. He's going to launch a three. Good rotation. No good. Rebounded Hill.
There's Hill again underneath.
Clears some space.
Yeoman's work inside by Hill.
40-33. 1:57 to go. Third quarter.
6 boards for 34, Mr. Hill.
And he's going to draw a foul again, Jim. And he's going back to the line, it looks like.
That's on the floor.
Unless they're going to say on the floor. Let's see. And I think they're going to. Wortman now coming into the ballgame, back in with 4 fouls. Danville made a couple changes too, Jim. I didn't see the numbers coming in. Did you get them?
They got their starting 5 back out
I
there
gotcha, okay.
for the Ironmen. 1:51 to go, third quarter, 7-point Ironman. Nice pass and bounce. Oh, wow.
Jacob Young up and in.
High off the backboard with the kiss.
Young has 6. 1:40 to go, third quarter, 5-point Danville lead. Gordon over to Dressler. Dressler leans in, now kicks back to Riley. Riley spots up long three, that's short. Oh, ball bounces right into the hands of Wicker, up and in. Took a funny bounce.
Took a funny hop off the back of the rim there, and Wicker was there to clean it up. Nice job by the young man.
Mifflinburg had perfect position. The defender went up and it went right over his head. 1:15 to go, 42-35. Young.
Good defense there. Oh, ahead.
Riley all by himself, up and in.
Nice job by the Danville Ironmen. Get the ball ahead and get out and run.
Last minute of play in the third quarter.
Boy, he's smooth, Paul.
Absolutely. Yoder, corner, 3-ball on the way from the corner, no good.
Riley with another rebound. Stolen by Valentine. Valentine on the
right
run the other way.
hole.
Attacks the basket all the way in. Going to draw the foul. Harwood on the bottom of that?
That Harwood is on the bottom of that. They're going to get it on Riley, though. And that's his third foul.
Good time to give him a little blow. Don't pick up a cheapie here for number 4 at the end of the quarter.
41 seconds to go in the third quarter.
I'm sure that's what Coach is telling him over there, Coach Grosier.
Valentine misses from the line.
He's probably saying, I'm going to leave you in there, son, but don't pick up that 4th foul.
Takes it. 44-36, Jim. 39 seconds to go. Clock running, third quarter.
Boy, Riley made that look easy.
Oh,
didn't get the basket.
Can't get it to roll and almost got the fouler. He has 3. Got to be careful there.
Oh, good steal there, Wicker.
Dressler.
Beautiful work by the Ironmen.
Lead up to 10, Jim. Here comes Valentine. 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. Trying to shake him a little one-on-one. Yoder's going to launch a 3 from the corner. No good. Rebounding. Young right there, up and in right at the horn, Jim.
Nice job by Young.
We played 3 quarters here in Williamsport. Danville 46, Mifflinburg 38.
You never know when illness will strike. But imagine if the human body could naturally kill cancer. Or if heart disease could be detected before it even appears. And brain surgery was so precise, it would leave no trace. You don't have to imagine it, because the treatments that will travel the world tomorrow are happening today at UPMC.
Dad!
Thank you.
Don't make me!
All right, we're back here at Williamsport. 3 quarters in the book. 8 minutes to decide this 4A championship here in District 4.
Jagger Dressler has 20 points to lead the Ironman. Young Mr. Isaiah Valentine, 21 to lead the Wildcats. And as we make the turn for home, Paul, it's been a great tournament here at the Magic Dome. We've gotten to see a lot of good basketball.
Oh, gotta love it, Jim. I love it. Absolutely love it. And if there was a horse race, it'd be at the 8th pole. Riley over to Dressler. Dressler pops a long 3 around the rim, batted out. Comes down in the hands of Griffith. Griffith with the ball, now gets it over to Valentine. Valentine tries, weaves through traffic up and in.
Beautiful move. That's like, I don't know the letters on the controller for Nintendo for the kids, but that's what he looks like.
Yeah,
out
you got to
there.
ask my kid on that one.
It's like a video game.
Absolutely. Gordon with the ball. Gordon now hands it off to KJ. KJ back to Harward. 46-40. Over to Dressler. Dressler drives, spin move.
360. Beautiful
nice
move
shot
by Dressler. Sort of looks like Drexler, Clyde Drexler.
22.
Houston Cougar, fly slam and jamma. Same type of spin move there.
Glide to glide. Yoder drives, he's in, and he steps, slammed on the brake, shuffled his feet.
Slipped on the marbles down there, Paul.
Stepped on the banana peel. 6:47 to go in the ball game. Danville by 8 as KJ Riley walks it up the court.
And again, this team is battle tested. They just have a calm and a cool down the stretch. Nice pass into Harwood.
And he will go to the line, foul on Young.
Gordon there. Zach Gordon just threaded the needle.
And Harward will go to the line. He will shoot 2. First one up, and first one is good.
5 rebounds for number 13 tonight. Looking for his 6th point.
And it's short. But that was close, Jim. Danville fans wanted it. We're at the half here. Williamsport leads Scranton 18-17. Low-scoring half there at the Mohegan Sun Arena, Jim. Here comes Valentine. 6:22 to go. Griffith drives. Nice
beautiful
move.
baseline drive by Griffith. That's textbook 101, how to go baseline.
Gannon Griffin, the junior. Valley 49-42. There's
steal.
a pick. There goes Valentine.
360 spin, up and in.
That's where you use the Nintendo color right there, controller.
There you go.
What do you press for that, Cam? Oh, you're young. You should know.
I think it's Y.
Jim says it's Y. I think it's X.
X,
Anyway,
Y, Z.
it all adds to 2. Dressler for 3. Good.
Bang!
What a big answer by Jagger Dressler.
When in doubt, Jagger's got 25.
Valentine 25 also on the other side of the court. Here comes the double over to Young. He's going to launch a 3. That's off the back iron. Yoder doing that yeoman's work in there, Jim. Back to Valentine. Here comes 2 Ironmen on Valentine.
Better send 3.
Wortman with the ball. Bat around to Griffith. Griffin drives, glides.
Oh, offensive
that's
foul.
definitely. Oh, they called a block on that, Jim. Oh, I don't know about that
I'm going
one.
to tell you this. I might miss a call here or there. That was an offensive foul. That's a break for the Wildcats there.
52-46.
Griffith will go to the line. And I hate to see defensive players that are willing to take the charge not rewarded. Going to have a break in the action. 52-47 Danville lead. Let's take a
timeout. We'll take one also. We'll be back. It's a full timeout.
You never know when illness will strike. But imagine if the human body could naturally kill cancer. And brain surgery was so precise, it would leave no trace. You don't have to imagine it, because the treatments that will travel the world tomorrow are happening today at UPMC.
Check out these rib potatoes. They're awesome.
Tell him, Jess, come on, tell him.
That's why I chose UPMC.
You never know when illness will strike. But imagine if the human body could naturally kill cancer.
All right, we are back here at Williamsport. 5 minutes to go, Jim, to decide this. Riley. And they're going to call a push there. Young pushing Harwood. It's getting physical in there, Jim.
5 fouls apiece, so each team's 2 fouls away from being one-on-one as we head to the home stretch. Nice pass into the post. Oh.
Harwood, he hung in the air to initiate that contact. And when you're 6'4" or 6'5", you can do that. And he will go to the line. Oh. Six-point lead, Jim. Harvard will shoot another. And that is short. I'll tell you what, Mifflinburg getting a lot of breaks here. They're hanging around.
Young has 8 points and 5 rebounds, doing a nice job for the Wildcats.
He is.
Valentine's lining it up over to the corner to Griffith. Griffith baseline into the middle.
A little too many passes under there.
That's a tough shot.
Too many passes. He should have put it up.
KJ Riley on the run out to Dressler. Dressler, white ring, attacks the basket, hangs, hits.
And there you go. You had one too many passes under the basket, and here comes Danville in transition.
And again, they get up and get down.
Yeah.
You better get back on the Ironman.
54-47.
That was a big transition there.
Yep. Wortman should have shot that ball under there when he was there. He should have definitely shot it.
28 for Jagger.
He had 31 the other night.
28 for Jagger here. Having an outstanding.
He could fill it up. Valentine kicks to the corner. Griffith for 3. No good. Rebound, and Young just cleared out Hill. And they turned the ball over. Fans didn't like that, Jim, at all. 4:22 to go.
I'm doing the honorable thing. I'm going to bite my tongue.
It's been a long week, right? Back over to Valentine. Valentine drives, hangs in the lane, and it's going to be.
What the heck? I don't know what was called.
They called a foul on number 4 on Gordon. And that'll be team foul number 6.
8-point Ironman lead. Valentine attacking the basket. Right hand up off the backboard. No good. Good job. There's got to be something there.
Hey, stop on the whistle!
Dante, good job keeping his composure
Yeah,
there.
you have to. You have to.
Lot of pushing and shoving.
This game's getting chippy here. Dante will go to the line again.
That's 4 fouls.
On Young.
On Young. Misses.
Ball came out.
There
Hill
we go.
gets the rebound.
There's Hill again.
Johnny on the spot. Back out to Harward.
Give him 7 boards off the bench.
4:02 to go on this game. That's off his foot. Picked up his dribble. Hill cuts in the lane and
wow.
Offensive foul.
Was that on Hill?
I think they called that on Hill. They did, yeah.
What the world did he do?
He showed up.
Okay. Mifflinburg ball, 55-47, 3:46 to go. When you figure some of these out, let me know.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to scratch your head. 55-47.
That's why coaches are bald or have gray hair.
Over to Griffin, back into Young. Young looking to distribute, and he does. Back to Yoder's going to pop that 3 off the back iron.
Good hustle by Valentine. He got fouled by Harward.
And he's going to the line. Shoot 1-on-1.
Importantly for Mifflinburg, he has a chance to cut into the lead with the clock stopped.
And that's the most important thing.
25 tonight, 7 boards.
First one is no good, 90% for the year.
Well, you didn't say anything, so
Nope,
you didn't jinx
I can't
him.
blame me on that one.
Nope.
Big miss.
Good, I like that. I was just going to say big possession for Danville, and Coach Grozier takes a timeout. He realizes it. We're going to take a timeout.
Hey, let's take a break. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
You never know when illness will strike. But imagine if the human body could naturally kill cancer. Or if heart disease could be detected before it even appears. And brain surgery was so precise, it would leave no trace. You don't have to imagine it, because the treatments that will travel the world tomorrow.
All right, we're back here at Williamsport. Paul Bowe, Jim Webb. Jim, 55-47. Danville up by 8. Late fourth quarter, 3 minutes, 16 seconds to go.
I like what Coach Grozier did. He realized this is a big possession. Let's settle things down. Let's take a timeout. Let's tell the boys what we want. 3 minutes and 16 seconds to a district gold medal. Get it set up. Now, the only difficult thing is where you have the ball, but I'm sure they have a play to get the ball in bounce.
And it's over to Riley.
Or you have Riley that you can just throw it in the backcourt and he'll get it.
The senior across the timeline, left-handed dribble, switches over to the right, over right wing to Dressler. Harward backs his way in, spin move.
Oh, beautiful move.
Initiates contact, and they're going to get Wortman. I think that's it for him. That's 5. And he is fouled
Dante's
out.
had a difficult time at the foul line here. He just needs to he should back off the foul line here. You don't want to stand there when you're not making them.
There's up and curls off the rim. And
again, I don't like standing there anytime, but when you're not making them, you back off, then you step up when the ref's ready to give you the ball.
And that one's short also. Rebound to Valentine. Here comes Valentine.
Nice bounce pass. Griffith
Shuffled
up
his
strong.
feet.
Could have been a walk.
I
Going to
thought
get
it
the
was.
foul. Going to get 2 shots. Again, chance to make up some points with the clock stop.
Cannon Griffin 54% from the line. And he'll shoot 2, Jim. Shade under 3 minutes to go. Ugh. Off the back iron.
The importance of foul shots both ways. Team with the lead had a chance to pad the lead. Team behind had a chance to cut into it.
With the clock
Hopefully
stopped.
the young man, I hate to see guys miss foul shots in big situations, no matter which team it is. He gets the second one there.
He does.
Good job by Griffith.
55-48.
That was a walk. Left it go.
Right in front of the official there.
Right in front of the bench, too.
There comes Riley. Riley between his legs. Over to Dressler. Dressler glides, jump stop in the lane. Short, pulls the string. Rebounding Lane Yoder. Valentine, he's going to go hard to the rack, and he does. And
oh, boy.
In.
Again, he can seem to get to the 10 at will. They need to get him the ball, let him attack the 10. 5-point Ironman lead, 2.5 to go.
2.5 to go. Here comes Riley across the timeline. Crosses over, now backs up, being guarded by Yoder. Yoder sliding his feet with 3 fouls.
Oh, boy.
Threw it away.
What's the announcer's name over there, the PA guy?
Larry Bassett.
Throw it right to Larry Bassett.
Larry was going to shoot the 3 from there. He would have rushed that one, too.
Mifflinburg got exactly what they needed. Doesn't matter how you get a stop. They got it. Valentine again attacking the hoop all the way in. Good block there. Gets it back, puts it in again. He seems to be able to get to the hoop on will. Cuts it to a 3-point lead, 2-minute mark, Paul. We got a dandy here.
29 points for Isaiah Valentine. 55-52. Crowd really into this, Jim. 1:56 to go. Riley,
wow.
Oh, that's off a defender, and it will stay here with the Ironman.
KJ was in. He should have finished it. He should have just went to the 10 with that left hand.
They're going to call it 30-second
timeout here. Again, you can't take them with you, so you might as well use them.
30-second timeout. We'll take a quick 15-second break, and we'll be right back.
You never know when illness will strike. But imagine if the human body could naturally kill cancer. And brain surgery was so precise, it would leave no trace. You don't have to imagine it, because the treatments that will travel the world tomorrow are happening today at UPMC.
And we're back at the Magic Dome. The Ironmen holding on to a 3-point lead.
We're in for a fantastic finish, Jim.
Their ball under the basket. Again, good use of the timeout. Can't take them with you. Dressler inbounds to Hardwood.
Over in the corner, that's Persing. Persing crosses
nice
over.
Little shake and bake. Good pass in there. Dressler lets everybody go high. Oh, misses the bunny.
Rebounded by Yoder. Here comes Valentine. Valentine to Lane Yoder.
Oh, boy, he traveled. Left to go.
Call.
Valentine, long three-pointer.
Oh!
Bang! Ties it up. Isaiah Valentine, even at 55. Minute 28.
He's on fire, Jim. 32 points. Deadlocked here at 55.
That's a big shot.
Swings it back on Persing for 3. That's off the back iron, and they're going to get a pushing foul. And that's going to be on Wicker.
Talking about big players making big plays at big times. Young Mr. Valentine stepped into that and evens the game at 55. We have a foul on Danville. The tide has turned here, Paul.
Absolutely.
Danville's reeling a little bit right now. We got Hill coming back into the ball game.
Yoder's going to the line. He will shoot 2, Jim.
We're in the double bonus now. The young man will get 2. Minute 16 to go.
First one up. No, it's still 1-on-1. No, it has to be 2,
nope,
right?
It's 2.
Okay. Everybody moved. They fooled me for a second. I had to do a double take. Scoreboard's been wrong before.
When in doubt, you're better off playing like it's a 1-on-1.
Missed the first one. Second one on its way. Comes out of the rim. Harwood with the ball. 1:13 to go. Riley, excellent ball game here for the District 4 4A crown. Winner goes to the state tournament. Harwood.
Oh, nice pass.
Slams on the brakes and draws the foul.
Good job by Gordon catching that pass, gathering himself, drawing the foul. He'll go to the line with 2.
59 seconds to go.
Valentine has 32 points.
First one on its way, no good.
Dressler has 28. Foul shooting has been a little bit suspect here for both teams in the fourth quarter. Misses them both.
Off. Rebound Yoder. And
boy, I don't know. I think he had him tied up. I think it was just a matter of the big fella's a little bit bigger than Yoder. Hill playing a good ball game. 8 rebounds, 4 points. Hey, Let's go to the other end. Double bonus. Number 0.
That is
young Mr. Gabriel Yoder.
Gabriel Yoder.
Biggest foul shots probably of his life right here.
Senior. First one up. First one good. Made it look easy.
Left the gooseneck hang up there. He had no doubt.
Second one is good.
Cool as the other side of the pillow, and he gives Mifflinburg a 2-point lead. Under a minute to go. Let's take a timeout.
You never know when illness will strike. But imagine if the human body could naturally kill cancer. And brain surgery was so precise, it would leave no trace. You don't have to imagine it, because the treatments that will travel the world tomorrow are happening today at UPMC.
Oh, check out these rib potatoes. They're awesome.
Tell him, Jess. Come on, tell him.
That's why I chose UPMC.
57-55. Mifflinburg has taken the lead on the 2 foul shots there by Gabriel Yoder. Danville ball. Need a basketball for an Ironman.
Absolutely. Let's see the senior leadership on this Danville team. Full court press. Broken easy. 54 seconds to go. Clock running. KJ Riley over to Hill. Hill's played a nice game off the bench. Over to Dressler. Inbound to Harwood. Oh, and he cannot get it to go.
Now,
He'll go to the
that
line.
young man needs to back off the foul line. He's struggling there at the foul line. The worst thing you can do is stand right there at the line, Paul. Back off. Don't think about it. Big foul shots here for Dante.
First one up, and first one is off the rim.
And that's a lonely feeling when you're struggling here, and it gets tighter and tighter.
Second one is short. Into the hands of Yoder. They're going to get a jump ball.
Oh, boy. Did they call a foul?
I think they called a foul. They did.
Well, not much disagreement on the Danville side. Maybe he did get him.
Yeah, I thought it was a jump ball, but it's hard to see from our vantage point.
Yoder, 10 points, 5 rebounds. More importantly, he was cool the last time here. Good rotation, release, follow through, left the gooseneck hang up there. Same thing there, Paul.
There's the gooseneck right there, 58-55.
He's feeling it. Gets them both. Extends the lead out 4 points for the Wildcats.
Here comes Riley. Riley
all the way to the hoop.
One.
Left hand up and in.
Right in. And a quick timeout.
You didn't want to do that if you were Mifflinburg. Give it up that quick. We got a lot of time left.
He went down the court in about 4 seconds, Jim.
Yes, he did.
Another timeout, 44.
Let's go over statistics, should we?
Yeah,
Keep it
let's
here?
do it. Yeah, 59-57.
I'll give it to you, Paul.
Possession arrow in the favor of Mifflinburg. Okay, for Danville, Dressler 28 points, Riley with 10, Gordon with 5, Harward with 6, Wicker with 2, Persing with 2, and Hill with 4 off the bench. For Mifflinburg, Valentine 32 points, 8 rebounds, Yoder 12 points, 5 rebounds, Griffith with 7 points, 3 rebounds, and Young with 8 points and 5 rebounds.
This game's had a little bit of everything. We saw Danville, it looked like they were going to run away and hide. We saw Mifflinburg come roaring back, and down the stretch here, you and I think are both shocked by the Wildcats' composure and the way they've basically taken over here in the last 2 minutes.
And young Mr. Yoder there, 4 big free throws.
4 big foul shots. A lot of missed free throws for the Ironmen.
Yep. Griffin's having a hard time getting it in.
Oh, boy.
He bounced it off the back of KJ Riley. Couldn't get the ball in. I wouldn't have Valentine this far down the court, Jim. You need to put the ball in his hands.
Absolutely.
And they have
somebody's going to leak out here. Watch for an easy basket. It's a gutsy play. We used to run a play where you had a back screen and somebody go deep. It was there for the taking if you would have wanted it.
And a quick foul by Danville.
Who did they foul?
They fouled Young. 64% for the year.
8 points, 5 rebounds for the young man. Probably no two bigger foul shots not to make the same point.
Oh, he missed it.
It's tough.
Tough one, no, tough one,
hey,
definitely.
The gold medals hanging in the balance. You go to that line.
Let's go, Danville.
You can feel it right now. Again, I didn't back off the line.
Got the second one. 3-point lead.
One possession, though, most importantly for Danville. They got what they wanted.
Here goes Riley.
All the way to the hoop, all the way in.
Oh, threw the foul.
Oh, boy.
And KJ will go to the line to shoot 2.
That's another one that I think, just watching it from here quickly, Griffith got in there and got set. Could have made me win either way. Wow. Danville's not putting the ball in the basket from the foul line, and that's a killer in district championship game. Got the second, 2-point game. Plenty of time. Boy, that's a bad pass to. You saw that coming.
Good defense there.
That's a bad place to ever throw the ball in right under your own basket like that. You never want to be right under your own basket. You want to get off to one side or the other and bring the ball in.
Harwood.
Oh, nice defense.
Good defense there by Griffin.
60-58, 20 seconds to go. Coming right down to the end here for the gold medal.
Harwood. Riley flashed open for a second. Persing's going to launch the 3. Drained it.
Young Mr. Persing, 3-pointer, puts him ahead. The Ironman back from the dead.
1-point Danville lead. 10 seconds to go. Valentine drives baseline, kicks it back. Over to Young, launches a 3. No good. 4 seconds, and there's a foul. With 2.8 seconds to go.
Unbelievable, Paul.
Unbelievable.
The Ironmen couldn't make a foul shot. They get bailed out. That's the one thing about the 3-point line. It provides such opportunities in a game.
Carson Persing buried that one.
Zach Gordon going to the foul line here. 2.8. So even both of them, we're going to have a chance for a long shot to tie the game up at the buzzer.
Any timeouts left for Mifflinburg, we're not sure. First one is up and good.
Young Mr. Gordon says, I will show the world how to shoot foul shots.
They're going to call a timeout right here.
Unbelievable. Great finish, Paul. Let's keep it right here.
Yeah, keep it right here. 2.8 seconds to go. 62-60 Danville trying to advance to the state tournament.
Now, for anybody thinking that he should miss this, absolutely not.
No way, no.
You make the foul shot, the worst you can do is, even if there's a miracle shot, is tie.
Right.
Make the foul shot, play good defense. Do not foul. Make the foul shot and make them have to make a long heave to tie the game. Don't do anything stupid. Get away from them.
Wow, what a turn of events here in the last couple seconds,
Boy,
Jim.
I'll tell you, talking about ice water in the veins, Persing stepped into that, and it was true. You could see when it left his hand.
It was good from when he left his hands, right?
The release, rotation, follow through, and splash. It had all 4 of those.
He's played a little bit as a freshman, now as a sophomore, getting valuable minutes.
Can you imagine that? Sophomore hits the biggest shot. All these seniors out here playing, the sophomore steps into one.
Zach Gordon, another sophomore on the line now.
That's my kid.
Huh.
And he makes it. 3-point lead, 2.8 seconds to go. Long pass to Valentine. There he goes.
Wow. That isn't going to do anything because he's got to go out. Oh, long
at the
shot.
horn.
No good.
Does not go. Danville wins 63-60.
Amazing.
Jim, what a game. What a game as Isaiah Valentine did get a shot off.
Amazing.
At the horn.
The sophomore, biggest shot of the game, drains it. Carson Persing. The gentleman next to me that I gave knuckles to during the game, that's his dad.
What a proud dad. Right there in
and
the
he
Danville,
should be.
Danville Ironman celebrating.
That is as good as a basketball game as you're going to see. Minus the missed free throws by
Yeah,
both teams.
absolutely.
But I'm telling you, that was exciting. Valentine draining that three, lit the place up, gave Mifflinburg the lead. Danville looked like they were all but roadkill. Did they not?
Oh, Jim, I'll tell you what. And 2 sophomores. Zach Gordon iced it. Connor Persing, the 3-point field goal. 2 sophomores, you said, with all these seniors on the team. And that's how you win a ball game.
Boy,
Mifflinburg.
heartbreaking
Oh,
for Mifflinburg. They left their hearts out there. They did everything they needed to in the fourth quarter to win that ball game.
What a solid ball club. Both of these teams.
Now we're going to line up. They're going to get the gold. And I'm going to tell you something. I've said all year long off camera to you, Paul, maybe on camera, the Danville Ironmen can make a run for a state championship this year. A lot of missed free throws coming down the stretch by Danville. They got to clean that up. Here we go, medal round.
Carson Persing, they gave him the ball, Jim.
They should. Carson Persung, gold medal. And the game ball.
Mason Rupp. They got a full squad there. Cade Cush. Brendan Haas. Luke Coulon. Charlie Betts. He's ahead again. Charlie's back there.
Thank you, Mr. Bassett. Go ahead, Paul. Take us home here on the medals. I'm not sure.
Len Berkey. Abe Wolf. Another JV player. Brady Hill.
Like we talk about, a lot of the JV players get medals. They've been at practice all year long. They've worked as hard as everybody. It's a great thing.
Brady Wilson. And now the starters.
KJ Riley, the quarterback. Whether it's on the hardwood or the football field, he gets it done. Jagger Dressler, all name team, Paul.
Absolutely. You got moves like Jagger.
Young
Zach
Mr. Gordon. Ice water in his veins, sealed the game.
Number 13, Dante Harwood.
Dante Harwood.
Dante, quality player.
Hayden Wichter.
Wichter's another one of those guys. He's an unsung hero. He does a lot of the yeoman's work, Paul.
Yep, 6'1" senior.
Assistant coach, Corey Cush.
Cush, assistant coach.
Assistant coach, Matt Crocher. Athletic trainer, John Zayas.
The AD getting his gold medal. Like I always say, Paul, gold medals are like potato chips. You can never eat enough of them.
I'll agree with that statement. I love my potato chips, as you can tell.
The senior, KJ Riley, Dante Harwood. They're going to cover him.
He got the extra medal.
Young Mr. Dressler. He gets golded.
I'll tell you what, Jim, I'm very impressed with Mifflinburg also.
Oh, fantastic.
I feel so bad
Hearts
for
out
him
to
sitting over
Mifflinburg.
there. Isaiah Valentine and the boys.
Hearts out to Coach Andre Rope and his team. They gave him everything they wanted. They gave him more than they wanted. Great opportunity for the pitcher with the district plaque. It'll hang in the school.
That's always the nicest moment there, and parents coming out
Well,
now.
let's wrap this up and get out of here. It's been a long weekend.
It's been a long weekend, and like I said,
District 4 championships presented by UPMC, Paul. Life-changing medicine.
Yep, a new level of innovation and advanced care. Let's go over the final stats. The final score 63-60. Danville advances. Jagger Dressler led the way for Danville with 28 points. KJ Riley with 11, Zach Gordon with 7, Harwood with 6, Wicker with 2, Persing with 5, and we have noted ice in his veins there because he did it, a game-winning three-pointer. Hill, 4 points, 8 rebounds off the bench.
And Hill, I always ask the coaches who's the most improved player. I don't know if he's the most improved, but he was the guy that made a difference off the bench, and you got to have guys like that. 8 rebounds off the bench. He was key in this game.
No, absolutely, and he banged around underneath there. For Mifflinburg, their season ends at 17-3. Isaiah Valentine, what a pleasure it was. We haven't ever seen him, Jim. We got to see him this year. 32 points, 8 rebounds, a block shot to go with that. He's the real deal. Not sure where he's going to school. I asked Doc Massey last night. He wasn't sure, but he's going to be playing at the next level somewhere. Yoder, 12 points, 4 big free throws down the stretch.
He was ice water in his veins also. He made 4 big foul shots, and at the time it looked like he was going to clinch the district championship for the Wildcats.
Yeah, and Griffith with 7. Young, 9 points, 5 rebounds. Played a real strong game inside.
He did a nice job.
And that basically wraps everything up. Danville, the missed foul shots, we thought it was going to cost them, and the defense, the senior leadership, and, they say sometimes the cream rises to the top and good teams find a way to win.
Well,
unfortunately, there was 2 good teams there tonight,
the 2
and only
sophomores,
one could win.
Sophomores came up big and bailed them out, I'll tell you. Persing, that 3, you could see it was on line when he left it go. Huge, and then Gordon with the 2 foul shots to ice it. I mean,
and he's no stranger to big time shots or big time games. He's a football player too. He's been KJ Riley's wide receiver. Like I said, no stranger there.
So give the Danville Ironmen the gold and a trip. They punched their ticket to the PIAA state tournament.
Well, let's thank everybody here, Jim, and let's put a bow on this, no pun intended. Cam, thanks for doing a job producing all 8 games. What a job he did. Isaac filling in for the last 2. Big Mike on camera for 6 of them. Mike Lundy on stats tonight. Jimmy Webb on stats Saturday night. Mike Lundy on commentary. Jim.
Mike Lundy did a great job. It was great having him here with us.
And
Paul Bowe, you get the Lou Gehrig Award for the Ironman. 8 games done, 11 in the last week. That's pretty good stuff.
Yeah, hey, I'll do 11 every week. I wish this thing would just continue, but hey, we're on to the state tournament, and like I said, Jim, thank you, thank everybody that helped make this possible, and I think everybody deserves. Doc Massey, thanks for coming on at the half.
So on loan from the Sun Gazette, Doc Massey's always good to have around. I wished he would have saw the ending of this game.
Yeah, I texted him. He was texting me the last couple minutes.
I guarantee you, nobody has as big a heart for sports and for the athletes as Doc Massey. We would have looked across. He would have been coming out of his chair over there.
So we've seen that.
Well, take us home, Paul.
All right, it's a final score. Danville punches their tickets to the state tournament, 63, Mifflinburg 60. And that is about it from here. Let's take it out of here, Cam. Tally-ho, everyone. Good night.